So that brings us to the last question of the first section, Shakti, and we want to know how you've evolved as an entrepreneur between Batman Delivers and BlitzGro, and also what are the mindset shifts that have helped you on the way, right? Because these are two very different businesses, right? And I mean, it was unfortunate that you had to kind of face the music from Batman, right? Warner Brothers. I mean, not Batman, Warner Brothers. But so, what are the mindset shift that help you? It's very difficult to come back again, no?
Yeah. So, see, when we started Batman, it was a passion project.
Correct.
I was not a businessman or an entrepreneur when I started it, if you understand what I mean,
Hmm.
right? So, business understanding that we had at that time, the way we were operating, has all gone through a major change. I understand business a lot better. As I said, Batman, when we started Batman, we were not some food baker. We saw a gap and we tried to fill it, right?
Hmm.
But the understanding of food, what can be done with it, the possibility within the food industry
Hmm.
itself,
Hmm.
the cost reduction part that we were not able to do at Batman while maintaining the quality, a
Hmm.
lot of things, financial, all of these have developed. And that's where, from being a student to, I won't call myself a mentor. I still am a student, but somebody who's in a position to help others, let's say.
Sure. Sure.
So, yeah, from being there to, so now I have a background of what are the challenges a restaurant can face, a startup faces in
Hmm.
terms of their procurement. I see kitchen operations, how they can go ori at times. What are the challenges you face as a person who's running a kitchen? You can go out of
Hmm.
stock, all those things.
Hmm.
We bridge that gap. Now with that understanding, we are better able to bridge the gap between manufacturer and the customer. Right? We
Hmm.
are able to share that understanding with them. And I'll
Hmm.
just share because I know it deeply. So, even while interacting, I keep it in mind. These are the things. And also having worked with other players in industry, I understand how delivery setup works, warehousing. We were doing our warehousing at a very small scale,
Hmm.
but large scale warehousing, how do they work? What are the challenges in
Hmm.
warehousing?
Hmm.
Problems from manufacturer's point of view, what are all those things. So
Correct.
yeah, I've evolved and emotionally also. It's not just, in terms of know-how. You sometimes, as a young entrepreneur, young person, you invest yourself too much emotionally in your
Hmm.
business and you take
Hmm.
failures and successes personally.
Hmm.
Slowly over time, you need to learn to differentiate between them. It's, sometimes it's just a business failure, it's not a personal failure. I've learned to, the most important thing I would say is I've learned to prioritize my mental health, and that's a
Hmm.
very, very important. So
Hmm.
I have been through a bad phase.
Sure.
I had to take a break for 1 year and a half.
I
I
know.
was on antidepressants and medication. So I tell
Hmm.
this to everyone, you have to prioritize your mental health. You should not let your mental health go for anything.
Hmm.
Not let things disturb you. I understand it's easier said than done, but still mental health is the most important thing.
Hmm.
Because what happens is people keep hearing all these stories about successful startups. That's all
Hmm.
you get to hear.
Hmm.
And people start, imagining this is where we are going to land up or this is what's going to happen. But
Hmm.
then there are like if for every you are an entrepreneur, so, for 5 successful startups, there are 95 non-successful startups.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody,
Absolutely.
nobody hears about those stories and struggle.
Hmm.
So effort those people have put in.
Hmm.
Everybody hears stories about successful people and the effort they have put in. Nobody hears stories about startups that have failed for the effort they have put in.
Hmm.
So I think people need to understand, young kids, that so you put in your effort and hopefully you will succeed. That,
Hmm.
but then you should be ready for failure and not take it as a personal failure and
Hmm.
get back up if you fail.
Correct. No, in fact, let me share two very important anecdotes, which are very suitable in this background from two legendary investors. One is the late Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, and the second is Warren Buffett, right? So, in one of his interviews, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala mentioned this. He said, "You guys know me for my successes. You guys know me for Titan, right? I invested in Titan at the right time, and my investments geometrically multiplied, right? They grew geometrically, not arithmetically." He said, "But you don't know for my failures. I mean, there's so many failures that have gone in the background, which have helped me learn and apply them to my successes, right?" And likewise, Warren Buffett apparently shared this somewhere, Shakti, that of the 400 odd decisions that he's taken so far, okay, only 12 have helped him reach where he's reached.
Okay.
Right. So if a person like that has a hit
Got it.
rate like
Hello.
right, a lot that obviously we shouldn't give up, right? That's one of the things. Okay.
I would like to share another anecdote. I don't know if you have seen it or not. It's the Roger Federer video on YouTube.
Okay.
So, what do you think Roger Federer's overall percentage point would be, like in his entire life, if all the points are put together? How many points do you think Roger Federer would have got?
No idea.
It's 52% points.
How much?
52%. There's a video on him going, that's it, like the top, one of the best players ever win 52% of his points, and 48% of points he loses. And he's considered one of the best players ever.
Correct.
Yeah. So we have to take losses with a pinch of salt and as a learning rather than losses and letting it impact. I think that's
Correct.
the most important.
Correct.